Hello everyone. Today I want to show you how to create a custom object. HubSpot has a bunch of objects that come right out of the box, and those are very useful for the majority of situations. However, in some situations, you might need something that's more customized. For that, HubSpot lets you create custom objects. So to do that, you're just going to go into settings, and then right here under data management, you'll see objects. If you click the drop down at the bottom, it'll say custom objects. That brings you to this page. So in this example, let's say that we work with companies and those companies have multiple locations, and those locations maybe need to be handled differently for our company for one reason or another. Or let's say we want to assign different contacts to their different locations, and this may help us for tracking or any number of things. So for that, I'm going to create a custom object for locations. To do that, I'm just going to click here, create custom object, and I'm going to call that location. Plural being locations. And then the display property, I'm just gonna say location name here. And obviously you can think of many ways that this might work for your organization. You might have other ideas. You can create anything you want here. So this I'm just using as an example, but there are many other things that you can create as a custom object. So now that's simply, I've created a locations custom object. Now I want to associate this with companies because I want to assign each custom location to the company for that location. So let's say I create that association. It's that simple. You click associations, you create a new association, and there it is. So now we have locations to companies. So where do I find that? You can go here and it'll eventually appear under the custom objects dropdown. This one isn't there yet because I just created it. But if it's not there, you go to any object and you can click the object in the top corner and it becomes a dropdown, and there's my new custom object of locations. So now I'm just going to create one. Works the same as creating any other object. So I'm going to say New York. This is the New York location of this company. And there it is. That simple. I have created this New York location. And if I want to associate it to a company, all I have to do is click the company I want to associate it to. Now there's Johnson Group. And I'm going to associate this New York location with Johnson Group. So let's say instead of just calling it New York, I want to call it Johnson Group New York. And now we've got the Johnson Group New York location. So if I go into the company, now down here on the right side where objects are located, you'll see locations, and there is the Johnson Group New York location. So in this example, maybe there's also a Los Angeles location, and you can, as simple as just creating a new one right here and calling it Johnson Group Los Angeles. And we create the location, and now we have a Los Angeles location. So you can see some ways that this might be useful, and you can probably think of some ways where you can use this feature of creating a custom object in your portal. If you have any questions or need help with any of this, please reach out to me, and I think you get a lot of great use out of this.